Well, continuing our Election Day coverage now, today's midterm, of course, will determine control of Congress at the national level, as well as top offices here in Colorado.
Yeah, a lot of jobs, a lot of issues at stake within the state of Colorado. Secretary of State Jena Griswold joins us this morning to give us an inside look at the process to get results. Thank you so much for joining us on a busy day for you.
Of course. Thanks for having me on.
Well, I know obviously the focus is just getting results accurately and efficiently and safely. Security is top of mind this year for election officials and for voters at the polling locations. Obviously, we don't want to see what happened back in 2020. How has Colorado been preparing for this day? Have there been any procedural or technical changes in the voting process?
Well, first off, Coloradans should know that there is no reports of voter intimidation or anything like that at the polls. So please get out the vote. Our elections are safe and secure, and we have a zero tolerance policy for any type of shenanigans. And yes, we have increased security. So just this year, I led a series of laws. It's now a felony to compromise voting equipment. It's a crime to dox or retaliate against election workers. It's a crime now to open carry close to voting. But overall, the election is going great. People should be assured that their vote counts, that their voice matters, and there's still a lot of time to get out the vote today.
Yeah, I did want to ask about this. We mentioned just in our last block that candidate for Governor Heidi Ganahl is asking county clerks to report tonight how many ballots they've counted so far and how many they have left to count. Can you give us a little bit of insight into what the count will look like tonight, and what are we talking about here? I mean, how long is it going to take to get results, and how are you ensuring that the count is accurate and fair?
Colorado has some of the most secure elections in the country. So our elections are great. Coloradans should have a high degree of trust in them. And the number of ballots reported tonight really depends on how many people vote today. The more that Coloradans use that early voting opportunity, the more results are posted on election night. Counties will start reporting results as soon as polls close at 7 p.m. today, and they'll continue to do that throughout tonight and in the coming days. And remember, overseas and military voters have extra days for their ballots to be received. And we want to make sure that every eligible person, regardless of their zip code, their political affiliation, or the color of their skin, and of course, all of our overseas and military voters have their voice heard.
Interesting that the returns so far this year have been pacing a little slower than even the last midterms in 2018. Which could lead to a surge of drop-ins or in-person voting today. What do you attribute that to?
I don't want to speculate too much. We'll have to see how many Coloradans participate today. But at this point, over 1.6 million Coloradans have already voted, and it is not too late to register and vote. So folks can register all the way up to 7 p.m. on Election Day, which is today, as long as you're in line. And you can find all the information you need to cast a ballot and find your nearest drop box or voting center at govotecolorado.gov.
Well, yeah, that obviously helps that you can register up until the last minute. What do you need? If you want to, you can register, you can vote today then. What do you need to bring?
Yep, just go to govotecolorado.gov. It has a series of licenses or identification that you need to register and cast that ballot. And then if you still have your mail ballot on your kitchen table, that is not the best place for it. So just make sure to vote the mail ballot. We have increased access. Over the last 4 years, I've actually increased drop boxes by 65%. There's more drop boxes. So it's nice and convenient. Just make sure to sign the back of the mail ballot, drop it off at a drop box. You can go drop it at a voting center or vote in person. It doesn't matter how you want to vote. Just make sure to make your voice heard. We are at a slightly lower turnout since in comparison to 2018, but we have this great opportunity to catch up. So really encourage your viewers to get their ballots in their drop boxes and make their voices heard.
Yeah, all right. We'll see. Thank you, Secretary Jena Griswold.
Yeah, hope it all
Thank you
goes
so much.
smoothly today. Thank you, Secretary.